We are back. We are back here. Maybe a little bit loud on the PA here. We're not in a circus. There we go. It feels kind of like a circus in here with all this excitement going on. Ever, they tell me you can speak Spanish. I want you to speak out to these folks just to prove it.
Sí, hablo español. Incluso en nuestra oficina de Ameristaff, aquí en Martinsville, hablamos español. Estamos aquí para atenderlos y para servir en la comunidad.
What did he say, Johnny?
Ever, what'd you say?
Yeah.
So, we're basically here to help people out to search for the jobs. Anybody that comes into our office, we make it easier for those guys to look for those jobs and to get them placed.
Aren't you kind of amazed sometimes just how quickly we get people placed?
I am very amazed, actually. Yeah, we have a lot of jobs. There's a lot of opportunities out there. You were speaking on anybody that's looking for a career. We had a guy that started on third shifts as a machine operator, and
we just brought Johnny Pepsi. We'll get it to her in just a second. Go ahead.
He came back in to let us know there's actually a lead position that they're looking at him for. So that always gets me really excited about folks coming back in with some feedback.
All right, pass the mic over to Jenny real quick. Keep here because we're going to talk to you too. Let's talk about the Martinsville office. How long have you been over at the VP or whatever that position is?
Year and a half.
Year and a half. Has it been exciting?
Oh, it's been amazing. It's been an exciting year and a half. We've had wonderful opportunities. You talk about being busy and the growth. I was told we have a little bit of downtime. We haven't had any downtime since I've started, so we're very excited.
One little downside is you don't get a break.
No.
I was over there the other day, and you were doing lunch breaks for everybody else. You were like doing the front phone and all that kind of stuff. So there is a real team even for lunch, right?
Yes, we have a great team environment. We're very we all work together. I always tell everyone we either all pass or we all fail. Our team at Ameristaff is amazing. We all work together really well.
You're meticulous, right? Isn't that a fair way to describe you? Yes.
Jason says yes.
Yeah, meticulous. Detail orientated. Make sure everything, all those dots. She's a little detail, right?
It's all on the details. That's what they say.
Well, that's good. That's what makes her unique. And that's why she's running the shop because you want it's all got to happen because you represent clients and they expect us to come do it well and get it done. And you take that to heart, don't you?
I do. We serve not only our clients that we are, trying to find people for, but we're also, serving the people that's coming in the door that's looking for a job. Plus, we're serving Ameristaff. We have to serve each office because if you come to Martinsville and apply, you not only can be applying for jobs with Martinsville, but you're applying for jobs with all of our offices. We share information. We're connected, so we have to serve each other.
Now, one of the first thing I learned about Ameristaff, because I remember Ameristaff in the 90s, and lots of folks went to Ameristaff, but it's changed a lot. And one of the things that's, there's no fee. No. Explain that one to me.
There is no fee to apply with us. There's no fee if we, find you your amazing
nothing
opportunity.
Coming out of my check.
There's nothing coming out of your check for a fee that Ameristaff is charging you to come and apply with us.
So
There's
calm
never
down
a
about
fee.
that, right? Calm down.
No fee.
That's right. But does that? Everybody thinks that.
Well, we're changing that. That's why we're here.
There's
never a fee.
Say it one more time. Look at that camera and say that.
There is never a fee to apply with Ameristaff.
That's right. So that's why you need to come to Ameristaff first. I can give you the 5 reasons that I would come to Ameristaff first. First of all, the fact that there's a team of over 70 people ready to help me once I walk through those doors.
That's right. That's what we're about, about helping people. We want to be able to, whether you're in a current position that you don't love, and now's the time that if you want to, find a new career, now's the time to do that, and we want to be able to help you do that.
And hot off the presses, we know Jason just told us about 300 positions to fill right around here.
Yes.
That's
company-wide.
Company-wide. So 300 positions we got to fill and we like to get those filled in like a week or two, don't we?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and so once we get these orders, Joni, tell me, because I want the employees to see the kind of effort that goes across once a company connects with you and says, hey, we need 15 sprayers for furniture. What do you do?
What do? We start recruiting. We get with our recruiting department.
This team over here.
This team over here, Samantha and Cassie and Annette, plus our team, on the floors, because we, everybody, we get your application, you come in, you apply, we keep it. We have a system that, this person has this experience, we have these positions, we're getting them placed. So if
Ameristaff Network.
That's absolutely.
Yep.
We also network with our other offices. They may also have, people with the skill set that we're looking for. Again, we're a Ameristaff team, so we're all working together to fill the positions that we have.
And most offices are within 25 miles of each other.
Yes.
It's not unreasonable to think that somebody in Rocky Mount might come help us do a job in Collinsville.
Absolutely.
Or
and vice versa.
Vice versa. So in other words, we know people have transportation, and having transportation helps an employee to be able to advance their opportunities.
Absolutely.
Right. So we look at all that, and we put the skill sets together, and we go to work. Right.
Yes.
Right, and it's so fast, right, Eber? It is like a team. It's like when she gets that information, you start working. Tell me what you do.
Right. It really explodes. As soon as we get those orders in, we start working hard on them. We get with recruiting, they start working hard. We start bringing people inside the door, start interviewing with folks, see where the better placement is.
Mm-hmm. And then it really comes together. Just think about 70 people working for you. And let's take a look at the other choices. And I'm not going to mention anybody by name, but I had heard a story that somebody knocked on a door and it was locked. One thing, I've never been to an office that was closed. Yeah, Monday through Friday. Give me the hours.
8 to 5.
8 to 5.
And if you need, we've also been doing after-hour job fairs.
Mm-hmm.
So, if there's something that, if you're currently working and you don't get off until 5, if you call and, contact our office, we'll do everything we can to work with you to get you in the door.
Line, right?
Yes.
Make it happen that way. So in other words, they're going to connect with you some way, somehow. And we do have some more job fairs coming at the end of the month. They're going to be inside in a warm environment. We'll be talking about that probably in the next week. So that's coming up. So there's so many opportunities. And right now, this is peak for everybody. When you say right now, with just the everyday normal jobs and seasonal, it's peak for everything, isn't it?
Yes, it is. All of our clients are super busy. They have lots of things that they've got to get out and produce, and they need help. They need employees. So, like I said, if you're looking, if you're not employed and you're looking for a job, now's the time. If you're currently looking and you want a career change, now's the time. Everything is hot, and we have some employers that are already talking. You've been talking about 2019. We had an employer contact us. They're already talking about their needs for next year. We need machine operators.
You need machine operators.
Machine operators. And, so our clients are already looking at 2019 and what their needs are. But also 2018 is not over, but everyone's already looking, towards next year.
Let's say for a machine operator, I'm just curious. What do I need to know? What do I need to be able to do if I'm a machine operator? Because that doesn't sound too hard. I guess every machine's different, so I have to be able to learn machinery quick, right?
Right, yeah. So really what you want to do is you don't want to be scared of the position. A lot of these opportunities, they do train for them.
Yeah.
So they're really looking for somebody that's eager to learn these machines, and they're very well paid. Very well paid.
Very well paid.
Very well paid. So what we want to do is make sure that somebody has the aptitude to go in and maybe to be able to discuss some things they've learned and how they've been trained and how they get into it.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of these positions too, as you talked about, can go on tours. They'll go on site. They'll interview, so they can actually see the machines that they're operating. So that's a great opportunity. And so if it's something that you're, maybe not interested in doing, they could show you, then we can look and find you something else to do.
All
but
right,
you
now,
do have that opportunity.
I'm going to talk about the local advantage of Ameristaff. Because let's say we have agencies that are, we heard Atlanta. Come on. What can they really do? They're not going to give us a job tour. Or we do something wonderful online something out of Chicago or something. Online is out of town, right?
Could be.
Yeah, pretty much. So everybody thinks that's magical, but I don't think so. Because I don't like talking to a computer when I'm trying to get a job. I want to make an impression. I can't make an impression to a computer, You can't say I'm enthusiastic to a computer. You guys can detect that, and one thing. If there's one trick to this job stuff, is to make sure you come in there with a good impression.
Yes, and I also wanted to hit on for a second, Charles, talking about all the jobs and everything that we're recruiting for, we also have a lot of professional, administrative, clerical positions that we are recruiting for. Ameristaff is not just, as you talked about, the fee. It also used to have the impression of we just have temp jobs.
Yeah.
We don't have that. We have temp to hire. We have direct hire. We are working with clients that want to find that right person.
The job market has changed.
The job market has changed, and our business has changed. And we have openings for, direct placements, for clerical, administrative, professional positions, making great money, great opportunities. So, again, come see us. We'll talk to you. We'll see what we can do for you.
All right. Now we're getting ready to go hop over back to Mayodan, and we're going to see the plant manager. And it's kind of cool to be able to talk to the plant manager. He shows me all these unique things that they put together in Mayodan. And one of the things I love about these guys is that they have some second chance opportunities for employees. So you need to call Ameristaff and check about that. And they basically want to make sure you get there on time. It's a 12-hour shift. And they're looking for folks in Martinsville, so they can come apply there and talk to you because you'll have all the specs.
You can. They can come and apply at our office. We will help get them connected. Like I said, all of our offices are connected, so if you come and apply at one, you've applied at all of them. So we'll help them get connected to those positions in Mayodan.
Let's check out the plant manager there in Mayodan. One of the things that Ameristaff wants to do is let the employees know the kind of job they're getting into. We had blow molded solutions right here in Mayodan. Did I get that right?
That's correct.
That's right. Tell me who we got here with us.
Juan Nieto, I'm the plant manager here in Blow Molded Solutions.
How is it to be plant manager here?
Well, it's a wonderful job, actually, very enjoyable. It's great to work with the people. It's great to work with the different products that we actually have here. So it's a very awesome job, I'll say.
All right. Now, here's the kind of things. Now, this crazy word, blow molded, has some meaning to it, right?
Of course. So blow molding is the art of actually extruding plastic into the air, catch it in midair, and then closing.
Catch it in air and make a shape out of it?
Pretty much. You close a mold right on top of that piece of plastic in the air, and you start putting some air into it, and then you got the beautiful products just like this post right here. So you'll see them in the mailboat post. We have multiple.
So wait a minute. I want to make sure I heard you right. You put an object in the air.
We put a bunch of molten plastic in the air.
Okay.
And then we'll catch it in the air so it actually forms a little balloon in the air.
Okay.
And then you close a mold on top of that molten balloon. Yep, pretty much.
Oh my goodness.
And then you start putting some air into it.
Now, what kind of talent do you have to do this kind of job?
So to just run the machines and be on them, we can have you straight from the street. We can just teach you. We'll show you things from the ground up. So all you need to do is show up, and we'll be more than happy to show you what we're doing here.
Now, one of the things, this is a mailbox
Post.
post, and you're seeing more and more of these. All over. I think.
So they go all over the United States. They go to Lowe's. They go to Home Depot. You see it all across the chains of the United States. So they go all over the country.
Fantastic. I think it's cool to make different shapes. Now, I think everybody can see this and know that is the base to a lawnmower, right?
Lawnmower seat, yes.
It's so light.
Yeah, that's just the base. Then this gets foam is actually extruded on top of it, and then they put the fabric on it. So then it ends up being like the regular lawnmower seat that everybody's.
Do y'all put the metal on too?
We put the metal inserts as we're making them, and then when we send them to a customer does the finishing. Then they put them in the lawnmowers.
And one thing I know, plastic is light.
Yep.
That's why it's so great, isn't it?
Oh, of course, that's the best.
Easy to ship. All the things that plastic is great for, but the fact that it's light, and if it's on a car or on a lawnmower, it means better fuel efficiency too.
Exactly, you got that right.
So that means that plastic is going to be more in the future. Let's be real about it.
Well, that's what they're talking about.
Yeah,
Plastic developing over the years, and more and more lightweighting technologies are being developed every year. In which right now the car is about 40% plastic. So imagine the future; they're going to be making even panels out of it. So,
yeah. Like the Toyota Prius is like 70% plastic.
Something like that.
Something like that. Now this is kind of cool. I love a pool. This is the big filter, right?
This is this is a mid-size pool filter tank.
Yeah.
So that's actually a 22-inch. We actually make a bigger one. We make a 26-inch, which is about this tall, this big of around. Oh, yeah. So we make all sizes of this pool tanks, all the way from the 15 to a 26-inch.
Oh yeah. Is this a big business for you?
It's very big. Our biggest customer will be Pentair with this, and it's huge for us.
All right, so you'll get to make stuff like this. Do you do this up in the air too?
That's correct. Everything's done in the air, and then the part comes down. Then we do finishing afterwards.
What do you when you do finishing? What do you do? What does that mean?
What we do, we'll take all the extra extra plastic that is attached to it, then we'll cool them down, and then we'll do the boring techniques on them to get the nice smooth finishes that you see on the neck.
Now, what you're looking for is an employee who's kind of into this, right? Is kind of into what they're doing. They want you to do the job right.
And somebody that cares, that cares to grow with us, and follow directions as they're given to them.
Right. In other words, we got to do it a special way, and you got to listen.
Correct.
So a good listener.
Correct.
Good listeners. If you're a good listener, this job may be for you. Now, this is something for the kids, right?
Yep. So those are playground borders. You'll see them in a lot of playgrounds across the country, actually. So they'll be going to the ground. They all assemble together. They have little areas to assemble. They drive a spike through them, and they fill them with the wood chips and stuff like that, like the playgrounds do. So
Right.
You'll see them all over the country.
All right. Well, folks, if you're watching our Jobathon, I want you to see just all the opportunity, all the things that are going on in our region. And these folks are going to be growing. They want you to come join them. 2019, how much you think the business will increase, if you could guess?
We see about a 20% growth within the company.
20%.
Big growth coming up. So we got 2 new machines starting up next year, early next year, and another one starting up towards the end of the year. So it's going to be a big year for us on the growth side. So lots of new opportunities, lots of new ideas coming through. So yeah, it'd be great to have new people and new members of the team joining us.
All right. So they're looking for new members of the team, and they count on Ameristaff to do it. So listen to the tea leaves. Go to Ameristaff, take the tour. See, Ameristaff can get you in for the tour. I mean, that's what you got to understand. So go get connected. The Eden office would be the quickest one to do it through, and they will actually take you down here and go through a tour. That is so cool. I mean, let's be real. Ameristaff is the easiest way to get in here now.
You got that right, yes.
So Ameristaff is paving the way for 2019 and beyond. And I love this company. It's a good local company, and I'm always helping you trying to get networked in